Where's that? Southfield?
Yeah. Just off
Gotcha.
Southfield in a corporate complex.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'm probably gonna go to the yard. That at least gets me back over to the east side somewhat. It's not too far from my house there.
Yeah, I think I'm good now. If I leave now, it's 18-minute drive. That'll put me at 2:11 where I normally punch out. So if I drive slow, I should be good.
Yeah. What is it? It's 2:30. I'm trying to think. We'll start at 6:30. So at 12:30 would be 6 hours, 7, about 8 hours, and I'll be close to getting to 50. Might not quite be there. Might just sit at the yard for an hour. That's all right. My goal is to try and at least get $1,000, you know, after taxes every week.
That's exactly my goal too. That when I see my paycheck, I want to hit 1,000 after taxes and all the insurance crap that comes out.
Yep.
Which that normally means like 52 hours usually.
Yeah, because last week my check that I just got today, because I didn't even hit 50 last week, I was at like $900. So
yeah, I think I was the same.
What'd you say?
I said I was like 930 or something like that.
And what'd they take out for you?
Well, I've got the expensive insurance.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got the cheap one, just covering myself.
Yeah, I got the expensive one. It takes a fucking chunk out, man. I hate insurance. It kills me.
Yeah.
But gotta have it.
Yeah, I suppose. I haven't had health insurance since I worked at Outback like 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And I just got it last year. My girlfriend's like, you need to get it. I'm like, I've been fine without it. She's already scheduled me like a doctor's appointment with her doctor in June. She keeps harping on me like, you got to make sure you make him your primary doctor. I'm like, yeah.
I didn't have insurance when I worked at the mattress store for 9 years, something like that. But my wife was just all over me saying I had to get it.
Yeah.
So
I haven't been to a doctor in over 20 years, so it'd probably be a good idea to go.
Yeah, I was the same way. I hadn't been since I was probably 20 years old. Well, I was older than that because I got hurt playing hockey. Yeah,
the last time I was at the doctor's was probably in high school.
Yeah. It kills me to have it. I didn't have it for like 15 years, and the wife harping on me all that time, telling me I had to have it and I need to go to the doctor. So I feel fine. I'm not sick. Finally, I get the insurance. She makes all these appointments for me. I had to go went to the doctor just to get the physical, and they sent me to the butt doctor. Had to get that. And they got urologist. I had to go get checked for that. Freaking everything came back normal. Everything came back normal. I went home and told my wife, I said, see, I told you I didn't need to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
That was last February, I think. I'm getting all these doctors calling me, telling me to come back in. It's time to come back in for another checkup. Fuck, I don't want to do that again. Because I just did it. I hardly ever get sick, and I've never broken a bone in my body. I hurt my knee playing hockey one time, but that was minor. Probably didn't even need to go to the doctor then. I went and they did a bunch of MRIs and shit on my knee, but they said it was a slight tear in my meniscus, but they didn't do anything for it. They said it just, time's got to heal it. So
Yep.
I would have been fine not going to the doctor at all, just letting it heal.
Yep.
But it did hurt. I would, every once in a while, I'd play hockey and it started feeling better, and I figured I could start playing again, so I would play, and then like halfway through the game, my knee would just like pop out of the socket.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
For just a split second, that would pop back in, but it was so excruciating when it did it. It was like,
Yeah, that sounds rough.
I'd fall on the ground, rolling around on the ice. And my brother would skate over to me and he goes, "What's the matter, Sally?"
That sounds about right. My brother would say the same things.
Yeah, he would always give me crap. He was the one that hurt me most of the time. Whenever I got hurt, I'd stop him like 5 or 6 times with shots on goal. The next time he'd come down, he'd take a slap shot and hit me square in the nuts or something.
Oh, man. Yeah, hockey and soccer were the sports I never played. But it's like, hockey, like I played street hockey in like the driveways and shit, but
Yeah, we did that all the time when we were young.
I always played baseball and basketball, like when I was younger. Then I played football for a couple of years and realized I did not care for football much.
Yeah.
Went back to baseball.
I played all of them. I quit football pretty early because I hated the practices.
Yeah.
Baseball, I played baseball till I was 20, I think, or 19 or 20. And then switched to softball and played softball 6 days a week for probably another 10, 15 years.
6 days a week? Jesus.
Yeah, I played nonstop. My wife used to be so pissed off once we got married. It was, yeah, I played Super B, which was pretty high up. They did tournaments and stuff. One year we went to Pittsburgh for the regionals, I think it was. We had a really good team. That was the last game I played, was for that Super B team. We were playing a night game. I was probably 45 by then.
Yeah.
Maybe 40. And it was a night game under the lights. And one guy comes up. I was playing short. The guy hits just a rocket out of line at my shoe tops. I went to my left to grab it, and it got under my glove. It hit me square in the foot. It just killed. And then the next batter comes up and hits another shot to the other side of me. I went to the other side. It got under my glove and hit me in the other ankle. I was like limping, coming back to the dugout after we got out of the inning, and the manager was a buddy of mine. I said, "That's it, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. I'm going to get killed."
Yeah. I played shortstop because I played softball for like the last, I don't know, 12 years now. I have a feeling that I'm not going to play this year because it sounds like the team kind of is falling apart.
Oh, is it?
But yeah, there's been a couple of times where I took some to the nuts, like playing short and the ball just hits a stone or something, pops up on me.
I had one.
And, yeah.
I had one come up on the safe. I was going to the left, trying to backhand it. It came up and hit me in the side of the face, right in the nose. Broke my nose.
Oh shit!
Blood everywhere.
Yeah, there was one of the teams we played the one time, they had like a girl, she was playing the infield, and it was like a pop-up. She got under it, went to catch it, completely
did the same thing with our catcher. It wasn't that team, it was another team, but
Yeah.
I was playing short, and it was a relay throw from the outfield. I caught the relay, turned and threw it as hard as I could, and it was the catcher, who was this big-ass guy. He looked like Herman Munster. He was monstrous. But he goes to catch the ball, and the guy's sliding in, and he goes to make the tag before the ball got there, and it hit him square in the forehead and went up over the backstop after it hit him in the forehead.
Yeah.
He had the stitches from the baseball on his forehead. You could see the stitches on his
Holy
forehead.
shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's some good stories. We had one time we got we were playing this in the Super B League, and we were playing in a tournament it was up northern Michigan, and
You're cutting in and out. I don't know if it's my
no,
Bluetooth or your earbuds.
it's not my earbuds, it's my phone. I'm in this I'm on Inkster, and it always cuts out right here.
Oh, I gotcha.
But we had we were playing the top team in the league, and we ended up beating them by 1 run, I think it was.
Yeah.
And they did a, what do you call it? They challenged one of the bats that one of the guys had on the team,
Yeah.
saying it was an illegal bat.
Oh yeah, we had the last couple of years, the umps have been crazy in the softball leagues, checking the bats, making sure that they're legal.
Well, he had an illegal bat. He had stripped it down and repainted it to make it look like a legal bat.
Yeah.
So they couldn't prove that it was illegal, but they made us play the game again. They killed us like 20-2 or something like that.
Jeez.
There were some good times. We used to have a lot of fun. It actually it was more fun playing hockey after I stopped playing softball. I switched over and started playing hockey. That was more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I always liked softball. Like, most of the time I played in co-ed leagues, but there was like a year there where we had right before Liberty shut down, we had a men's league, and that was fun because it was a lot more competitive, and
Yeah.
I get kind of competitive when I'm playing it, but that was, I mean, you get a men's league, like, I remember the cops had to get called on 2 of the teams because they were, like, basically, like, about to brawl in the field, and they called the game. They ended the game right there, and then the cops came and were in the parking lot because these guys were going after each other in the parking lot, so it was like, Jesus, like, it's just softball, guys.
Yeah. We used to get that, too. You get 1 or 2 guys that just take it way too serious. That can.
Oh yeah, you get drinking involved, and on a men's team, and yeah, it gets bad.
Yeah, you get 1 or 2 guys that get it going, and then everybody gets involved, and it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
I used to do the same thing for hockey. A couple of times we almost got into brawls. The thing with hockey is, after the game's over, everybody seems to just mellow. I mean, we used to go out in the parking lot and drink beers with the other teams all the time.
Yeah, that's cool.
But during the games, there's a couple of them where we got into brawls. I remember getting crushed on a game. It was the championship game, and the team was killing us. We always had a really good team, but our best players they played college hockey. And the championship game would always be like the next week after they had to go back to college. So they would miss the game, so we'd get our asses kicked every time. This team,
yeah, that happened. That would happen to us in softball because, like, the people I played with, like, we had one of the sons and, like, their, like, nephews playing, so it was, like, 3 kids who were in, like, college. And then, yeah, we would do really well during the season, and then the championship week would be, like, the first week they go back to college, so we would be without them, and then, yeah, we'd get crushed in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's exactly same thing. We lost this game. We were losing 10-2, and this guy comes in. I cover the puck up on the ice, and he slashes my wrist.
Oh man, I gotta get over.
Not paying attention.
No, I'm paying attention. It's just this 96 in Davison area, it always screws me up. Like, there's 2 lanes go to Davison, 2 go to 96, and I'm always in like the 3rd lane.
Yeah. But I slashed the guy back in the back of the ankles, and he slashed me back again, even harder. So then I slashed him even harder, took his legs out, and he went down. And one of the other guys on the team said he shouldn't have done that or something like that. And I said, well, what are you going to do? Score another 10 goals? See if I care. And then they come down the ice on the next play. The one guy shoots the puck like on a line at me.
Yeah.
I knock it down, cover it up with my glove. I got my head down. And as soon as I lift my head up, this guy's barreling right at me. I duck to the right. He goes over my shoulder, hits the net, takes the net out. I've got my head turned watching him hit the boards. I turn back around, another guy's coming right at me. He knees me right in the head.
Damn.
I get up, I grab the guy by the jersey, and not realizing it's the biggest guy on the other team. The guy freaking picks me up by my jersey, throws me down on my back. Luckily, he didn't hit me. He would have crushed me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then everybody just started going at it.
That's crazy.
There's a couple of good ones. We had one where the one kid who played college, he played, after college, he went and played semi-pro. He played down in Florida on a team, and during the summers, he'd come up and play with us in the summer league. And he had just scored like 3 goals in a row, like within a minute on this other team.
Yeah.
And this one guy just started going after him, just kept chasing around, swinging his stick at him. And finally he turned around and he says, "You want to fight? You don't want to fight." And the guy drops his gloves and takes a swing at him. He ducks underneath it, comes up and just cold cocks this guy. He goes out. He's out on the ice. I mean, just like you see where their arms are stiff, laying on the ice. Turns out the guy that tried to start the fight was a sheriff.
Oh, shit.
He didn't do anything. He came out and drank beers with us afterwards.
Yeah, that's good.
But he thought he was going to be in big trouble for that one.
Yeah.
I gotta start working on the report.
Playing some violent hockey leagues, man. Jeez.
It was once that was when I was younger. That was like 30 or 35. I think once I turned 35, I got into an over 30 league, which it was the same guys every week, and every beginning of the season they do a draft. So after a couple of years, you've pretty much played with everybody in the league.
All right, last job.
So everybody knew each other.
That's kind of cool.
Whenever it got chippy, people would start, on the team of the guy that was getting pissed off would start pushing, trying to get him to calm down. It never got really bad. A couple of times there was fights, but nothing. I mean, in the 10 years I played in that league, nothing really ever happened.
Yeah.
And that league was a lot of fun because at least 2-3 times a year they'd bring picnic tables and barbecue grills, and they'd have huge parties out in the parking lot after the game.
Nice.
We used to have a blast. I actually miss that part of it. I don't miss the playing as much, but hanging out with the guys I miss.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What was the total jobs?
Total jobs 15.
15. All right, so we just hold off.
Yeah.
We can delay.
Why is he whispering?
Because we're talking.
No, I'm just kidding.
He's
You
trying.
guys hit McDonald's today?
Oh yeah. What was he getting?
quarter pounder with just
Double.
ketchup. And onions.
No.
A double quarter pounder with just ketchup and onions.
No.
What?
Quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onion.
Well, I mean, does it still come with cheese if it's just ketchup and onions?
It's double quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onions.
Okay, well, when you say double quarter pounder with cheese but with just ketchup and onions, I figured you were minusing the cheese.
Nope. It's with the cheese.
Ah, damn it. All right, I got you now. Next time I'll know.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, Rick?
Right.
He's not as bright as he looks.
I'm not. I'm a little slow.
So, you guys do anything tonight?
No, she's probably going to lock herself in the house for the weekend, trying to recover.
Still feeling
So,
bad?
that's fine with me. I'll probably play some MLB The Show, have some beers, just relax.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot to check. I was going to start checking last night to see if there was any. Are they still, PS5s, they still back ordered everywhere?
Yeah, it's tough to get them still.
It's been over a year.
I think with those, like I said yesterday, how I helped Emmanuel get one is you'd have to, if you have a Twitter account, you just have to follow, like, where they have, like, there's different pages that let you know, like, give you alerts when certain, like, if Target or Best Buy or something like that is going to release them.
Yeah.
Then they alert you, and then you can kind of, like, get on their website and be ready.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that. I figured I'd just wait till they got their supply up, but it's just taking forever.
Oh yeah, I think with like the chip shortages and stuff, like I think it's still probably going to be it'll probably be like this for a while still, which is kind of stupid, but
They'll be coming out with the PS6 by the time these ones are available.
it wouldn't surprise me.
I want to switch over to PS. My brother-in-law, he's the one that talked me into going to Xbox. So,
Is that what you got right now, is the Xbox?
yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how those are. Those might be easier to get than the PS5 right now, but I know those were the same, kind of have the same deal. You just couldn't find them anywhere.
I wanted to switch over to PlayStation. I did.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be on Xbox, but like Brett, his brother, like all their friends, like everybody else I knew had PlayStation, so I finally switched over eventually.
Yeah, you can't play online against them when you got the difference.
Well, the thing is now a lot of these games are cross-platform, so you can play, like if you're on Xbox, you can play a person on PlayStation. But when I made the switch, like you couldn't do that, so it's like I couldn't play with anybody unless I had a PlayStation at that point.
Well, how do you play with somebody online? You have to go connect directly to them?
You just go to like an online play, and then like if you just want to play a random person, you can just look, go to like a head-to-head play. Like if you wanted to do that on MLB The Show and play somebody online, you'd have to go to that like Diamond Dynasty mode, and then basically go to like I think it's called Ranked Seasons.
Yeah, but I thought that was you were only playing other people with Xboxes. You weren't playing.
I think there's like a settings feature now to where like you can turn on cross-platform to where you can play like people who have different different systems.
That'd be cool. For some reason, I was thinking you couldn't. Oh man. Well, I've made it. I've got. I'm about 4 minutes away from my punch-out spot, and it's 2:17, so I should be good.
Perfect. All right, man. Well, you guys enjoy your McDonald's and have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
All right, I'll talk to you Monday.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, later.
Took forever.
Yeah, how long does he talk for?
I don't know. I know. So, same with your dad.
18 minutes.
And
almost an hour.
so is your dad.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello there. What's going on?
Nothing. Just brushed my teeth.
Awesome.
Are you good? Did you guys go to the store already or no?
Nope, we're getting ready to after we go to a road trip in Mickey D's.
Okay, because I was thinking. That'll be right when I get my coffee done, too. I was thinking maybe. Could you get like a bumpy cake? Like maybe we should bring some dessert.
Sure.
Okay, just a small one though, not a big one.
Wow. If we're gonna get one, you might as well get a big one.
I think there's gonna be a whole lot of people, so. Did you get the picture of Zadie with the Easter bunny?
No.
I'll show it to you when you get home. I got a little lip from Anne Marie.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, did you?
I got scolded because I haven't sent a picture.
Oh, that's not bad. You're pretty much okay there. Oh, did you have to send her a picture?
No.
I think it's for their family boards.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna brush my teeth.
I sent her a picture of Brad Pitt with no shirt on.
Did you?
Yes. And she texted back and she said, "I'm serious. If you don't care that Zadie does know who Papa is."
I know. She was lipping with me, like she said. I said, myself. You know, I kind of like to see them, and then I never heard anything back from her.
Yeah.
But she was like being sarcastic and a bully.
Yes.
She's a bully. I didn't say anything. I'll talk to you later.
All right. We'll see you in just a little
Bye.
bit.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right, she said
What'd she say?
at the grocery.
Get a pumpkin cake.
No.
That's what she said. Get a pumpkin cake.
Yeah, because we need to be out the door by
12.
Yeah, by 12 is the time we need to be out the door.
Out our door to head to Nana Joe's.
Yep, so we'll probably...
Don't you dare.
Yeah, so we'll probably...
Or go to Belleville. Don't you dare.
Yep, so we'll probably leave the house at 12.
Yes. I don't want you daring. Going. Don't you dare. Don't want you saying, calling her a fart face.
And then probably be home right around between 2 or 3.
Probably 3 or 4.
3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then videotape on your phone for on the way there.
Yeah. That's all.
Yep, so I can use directions on my iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's white gold.
Shit like crazy.
White gold.
Squealed like a little girl. Scared the crap. Did a little nugget in your pants?
Mm-mm.
I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so mean. That's all. He used to say it all the time.
Yeah.
That was teasing.
Yeah.
He used to go. That was teasing too.
I know.
He used to tease all the time.
with you shortly. Welcome to McDonald's. Are you using our rewards card today?
No.
Order when ready.
Can I get a double quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onion?
Okay.
And a Big Mac meal, large size with a Coke.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay, if everything looks correct on the screen for you, it's going to be $16.41 at our first drive-thru window.
Used to call that guy the world's only.
Yeah. So embarrassing. Bread is awful. All the time. So embarrassing.
I used to call a stranger the world's only.
Yeah, I used to call a stranger the world's only flying elephant. See it all now. You're the world's only flying elephant. So embarrassing.
Every time.
Every time. So embarrassing.
Oh, OT. To work overtime.
Just call manager a fart face.
I hate it when we had to work overtime. Let's see how many hours.
Call manager an elephant. That was so embarrassing.
2:41.
50 hours and 45 minutes. Pretty good.
10 hours.
10 hours of overtime. That's a lot of overtime.
It sucked.
Child.
No.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks.
Right in that O'Reilly's parking lot.